Australia, this country with enchanting landscapes, breathtaking beaches, and lush nature, seems like a paradise for those seeking adventure. But did you know that, beyond its beauty, it also holds the title of the most dangerous country in the world? And it's not because of urban violence, but rather because of its wild nature and the creatures that inhabit this place. Australia is home to some of the most feared animals on the planet. So, get ready, because today we're going to explore the most dangerous creatures of this vast continent, and find out why it is considered the most threatening territory for any adventurer. But before we dive in, don't forget to scroll down and subscribe to the channel, and if you're already part of this curious journey, leave a like. Yeah, ready, subscribed, like. Now, let's dive into this adventure. Our first character is small, charming, and lethal, the blue-ringed octopus. This tiny sea creature, with its hypnotizing blue rings, may seem harmless, almost magical. But be careful, don't be fooled by appearances. These rings are the warning. We're facing one of the most poisonous animals in the oceans. A resident of Australia's coastlines, it carries a venom so potent that a single dose can kill up to 20 men. The good news is that it's not aggressive, it only attacks when it feels threatened. Even so, its venom has already taken down massive creatures, like whales weighing up to 1.5 tons. Imagine a creature the size of a can of soda, with such devastating power, and no antidote. So, if you ever step on the beaches of Australia, keep your distance from this tiny yet deadly sea dweller. Now, let's move on to land and meet one of the most feared arachnids in the world, the funnel web spider. Small, but with fangs as sharp as a snake's teeth, this spider carries venom capable of causing a rapid and painful death in just 10 minutes. Interestingly, dogs are immune to its venom, but the danger to us humans is real, and the worst part is that this creature prefers urban life. Yes, it likes to hide in the quiet streets of cities, parks, and even inside homes. In Australia, it's common for people to find this dangerous neighbor in their residences. Additionally, the country is home to some of the largest spiders known to mankind, making every corner a potential silent trap. The giant among giants, the saltwater crocodile, the largest reptile on Earth. This prehistoric monster can reach 7 meters in length and weigh up to 2 tons. Found in the waters along Australia's northern coastline, it reigns as the supreme predator. Its bite is the most powerful in the animal kingdom, 10 times stronger than the feared great white sharks, and it spares no effort in capturing its prey, dragging it into the water, where it shakes it until it is torn apart. Unlike the other creatures we've mentioned, this crocodile does not hesitate to see humans as a banquet. If you cross its path, it will show no mercy. Therefore, if you ever go to Australia, remember, the beauty of this place hides untamable dangers, and the nature there seems to draw its own laws of survival. Stay alert and continue exploring with curiosity, but with caution. Now, get ready to meet a bird that is as fierce as it is mysterious. We're talking about the cassowary, a creature you may not have heard of, but one that carries an ancestral fury within it. This bird, as swift as the wind, can run at an impressive 50 kilometers per hour, and it can jump gracefully more than 1.5 meters high. And its claws are sharp as blades, capable of, with one single strike, tearing through your skin, ripping open your abdomen, and, what a sight! Your intestines spilling out onto the ground as if they were ripped out by nature itself. To make things even more surreal, the cassowary has a crest on its head, a natural helmet, hard as stone, which can be used both for defense and attack. A headbutt from this creature could split you in half, as if a sharp blade were cutting through the air. The only way to survive an encounter with a cassowary is to leave it alone. If it decides you are a threat, the only hope might be a weapon or perhaps a jetpack, who knows, or failing that, divine intervention to escape its fury. And speaking of strange creatures, Australia is also home to a species that seems to have come out of a fantasy movie. No, it's not Batman, but almost. Flying through the Australian skies, there are giant bats, creatures so huge they resemble ancient pterodactyls. Imagine looking up at the sky and seeing the silhouette of a flying dog, with wings that stretch beyond a meter in length. Scary, right? But despite their imposing size, these bats only feed on fruit. They are gentle, peaceful, and pose no threat, unless of course, Batman himself calls them for a special mission. But if these bats don't give you the chills, then pay attention to the next creature. Let's talk about the brown snake, one of the deadliest snakes in the world, responsible for half of the snakebite deaths in Australia. Just over a meter long, it is discreet, fast, and lethal. A single bite, and its venom causes the blood to harden in your veins, clotting like stone. Death can come in less than an hour, and even though this snake prefers hunting small animals like rats, it won't hesitate to attack humans if provoked. In Australia, encountering a brown snake can be as common as crossing a storm in the desert. It could appear in your bathroom, in the supermarket, or even at the playground. It's no wonder that there is an exclusive profession for removing them. The snake catcher. Just imagine how often they must be called. And if the land of Australia hides these dangers, the waters are no different. In the treacherous depths of the ocean lives the feared box jellyfish, a creature that, despite its almost ethereal appearance, can take lives in a matter of minutes. Its venom is so powerful that it can kill a person in less than 5 minutes, the time it would take you to make a cup of instant noodles. And we're not talking about a slow death. No. The box jellyfish carries enough venom to wipe out 60 people with just one touch. Its long, treacherous tentacles can extend up to 5 meters, and all it takes is for them to brush against your skin for the nightmare to begin. The venom invades your body, your breathing fails, and your heart races uncontrollably. And even if the venom doesn't kill you instantly, drowning will certainly finish the job. Still navigating the treacherous waters of Australia, we encounter a creature as small as it is lethal, the irukandji jellyfish. At first glance, it may seem insignificant, almost invisible to the naked eye. But don't be fooled, its tiny size hides one of the most potent poisons in nature. This tiny assassin is up to 100 times more lethal than a snake's venom and 1,000 times more dangerous than that of a tarantula. Its almost imperceptible sting can turn into a nightmare that drags its victims to the edge of life and death. Who could imagine that something so small could carry such destructive power? Continuing our journey through hidden dangers, we reach a creature that blends into the landscape, the stonefish. Looking at it, you might swear it's just another rock on the ocean floor. But beware! Stepping on this rock releases its venom, injected through spines that pierce the skin like needles. And the pain, the pain is so intense that those who have had the misfortune of stepping on it have wished they could amputate their leg just to escape the agony. The stonefish camouflages itself with a terrifying perfection, patiently waiting for its next victim, among unsuspecting tourists and daring adventurers. But if the dangers of the deep sea seem enough, Australia still holds more horrors beneath the waves. The ocean surrounding this wild land is also home to one of the planet's most brutal predators, the bull shark. It may not be as imposing in size as the famous great white shark, nor as agile as the tiger shark, but its aggression makes it even more dangerous. Known for its violent, often fatal attacks, these don't seem to be mere accidents. The bull shark doesn't choose where to hunt. It can be found both in the depths of the ocean and in shallow waters, just a few meters from the shore. And the most terrifying part? It swims in both saltwater and freshwater, which means that during a flood, you could come face to face with a shark swimming through the streets of Australia. It's a predator that challenges boundaries, ready to attack in any environment, be it a river, lake, ocean, or, who knows, even on the asphalt. If I ever set foot in Australia, I already know the risks I'm facing. Now tell me, is there any place more dangerous than Australia? What we've shown here are just a few of the deadly dangers you might encounter there. There are so many other creatures ready to make a human their next victim. Comment below if you'd like to see a part 2 of this series on fatal creatures. And, of course, don't forget to leave that like to help us hit our goal. Come on, guys! 100 likes is the target, and if we reach it, I promise to bring more videos like this one. See you in the next video, guys. And who knows, maybe one day, a trip to Australia, but only to see a kangaroo eat it out back and throw a boomerang, because I'm not going into the ocean.